Well, at the time, I didn't really realize the number of orchard tractors that were made. And when I say that, I mean across all brands. I never really focused on a particular brand. I focused on orchard tractors generically. And today we have 150 tractors, pretty much exclusively orchard, grove, and vineyard tractors, although there's some specialty tractors mixed in as well. The collection did grow because my wife and I at that time said, gee, well, it'd be nice to have one of every orchard tractor that was ever made. Little did we know that there were a significant number of brands where they made an orchard tractor, but not very many of them. One of the reasons that I like to buy tractors from individuals sometimes, because when you go to their home or their collection, you find all kinds of interesting other things. I know in one case we went to a collection in Nebraska to buy some tractors, and when we went to the barns to buy the tractors, you had to actually walk on the tractors because they were so closely stored in there. Well, up on the top shelf of that barn were a whole bunch of tractor neon signs. And I was able to buy all those signs, and it was like that was sort of like an unexpected sort of icing on the cake of going to buy the tractors. So I always enjoyed, and I think that's part of the cachet of this hobby is, you just meet a lot of really nice people along the way. It's a handshake business. I tell you I'm going to buy your tractor, it's a handshake. We don't put it in writing, we don't put it on a piece of paper, and I just feel like I've never really had a bad experience. In other words, everybody is pretty forthright on what they have to sell. A lot of my tractors were bought over the phone, and I think that's a very unique thing about this hobby is the honesty of the people and their integrity, and I think it's just very unique to the hobby.